What's up everybody, Kyler2000 here. Welcome back to another video, and today it's just an introduction to a new kind of like series I'm going to be doing on the channel. I'm going to be doing a Euro 2020 in Fire Pro Wrestling. Euro 2020 of course is a football or a soccer tournament that will be taking place this month, featuring European national teams, of course. So I'm very excited. I'm a big football fan as well as a wrestling fan, so I was like, why not, let's try do this in Fire Pro. And before we get into it, if you haven't already and you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment to let me know who your predictions to win one, the real life Euros are, and two, the Euros winner in this Fire Pro Slim. Let me know in the comments your predictions. So yeah, of course Euro 2020 was supposed to take place last year but got called off due to the C word, the C virus, you know what I'm on about. I don't think it's okay to say it on YouTube, that's why I'm trying to avoid saying it. But yeah, it did get delayed, and they're still calling it Euro 2020 even though it's taking place in 2021. So that's why I'm continuing on calling it Euro 2020, because it's what they're calling it. So yeah, and the second point I want to make is the exact countries and the exact format of the Euros that will be taking place in real life aren't exactly what's going to be shown in the Fire Pro Slim, because it's kind of hard to do that way. In real life there are 6 groups. The top 2 teams from every group automatically go into the knockout stages, and then 4 of the highest like the best performing third place teams will also go through to the knockout stages. But it's kind of hard to do that in Fire Pro, and I don't really want this to be a super long tournament, so I've only gone for 4 groups. And yeah, I believe I have a setup where the top 2 will still go through. I picked 2 finalists, so I think that's 2 finalists advancing from the group stages. So let's not waste any more time and get into the participants. And also, not every there's some like people in here like Finn Balor, for example. Unfortunately Ireland haven't qualified for the Euros, but I need to like make some changes some places, because like I don't know any wrestlers from North Macedonia or you know, there's some countries where I just went for like European wrestlers, because you'll see as we go on, there's some like kind of stretches, kind of like as you can see on screen already. Ludwig Borga, you know, I kind of have to, he is Finnish and all, but he's not someone you'd think of straight away. And I'll kind of explain a bit more as we go through. But anyway, in bracket A we have Finn Balor representing Ireland, Cesaro representing Switzerland, Mark Andrews representing Wales, and Ludwig Borga representing Finland. Of course, Ireland's the only ones here that actually aren't in the tournament. Switzerland, Wales and Finland have qualified for the real life football tournament. So yeah, in Group B we have Killian Dane representing Northern Ireland, Miro representing Bulgaria, Walter representing Austria, and Vladimir Kozlov representing Ukraine. And this is kind of what I was talking about earlier. Kozlov, yes, in the WWE he was announced as being from Moscow, Russia, but if you actually look online, his Wikipedia, and I know Wikipedia is not reliable, so I double checked it with his page match profile. They both say he was born in the Ukraine, and again I needed to fill up these spots to have enough people to do this tournament. So yeah, I have Kozlov in as representing the Ukraine. Of course, the Ukraine and Austria qualifying for the real tournament. Bulgaria and Northern Ireland haven't. Yeah, Bulgaria haven't. I just needed to. I wasn't sure. I was just trying to think. No, they haven't. Moving on, Group C, we've Aleister Black representing the Netherlands, Holland. Ilya Dragunov representing Russia, Marcel Barthel representing Germany, and a kid representing Spain, and I believe all these have qualified for the real life tournament. Spain, Germany, Russia and the Netherlands are all in the real life tournament, so this group is fully represented of competitors from nations in the Euros. And lastly, Group D, the fourth and final group, we've Will Ospreay representing England, Drew McIntyre representing Scotland, Andre the Giant representing France, and Fabian Aichner representing Italy. So this one's very interesting, like Ospreay versus Andre. And again, all four nations in this group are at the tournament. So I feel like largely I've nations in the tournament well represented. Like Group A, it's only Balor who hasn't. There's only two then in Group B who haven't. And then D and C have 4 members all. So there's really only like four nations who aren't represented in the overall tournament that I have in this. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video. As I said, this is just a quick introduction. My plan is to upload this at least twice a week. I'm thinking Fridays and Mondays at 6 PM Irish time, which is like 6 PM in the UK, and I'm not sure what it is everywhere else. But yeah, just subscribe, stay tuned. Fire Pro Sims are always a lot of fun. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in the next one, as we will kick off with Group A. The plan is probably do 2 Group A matches, move on, do 2 from Group B. So we'll probably have 3 different weeks of the group stages before we get into knockouts. So hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment below your predictions for both the real life Euros and this Euros, and I will see you in the next one.